My name's Anthony Flaum and I am a tenor.
I'm Madeline Borum and I am a soprano.
My name is Leif Tse and I'm a conductor.
Half of any performance, I think, is the audience. If the audience give you energy, then you're able to give it back. And the audience at Marylebone Music Festival have been unbelievably receptive to us. They were on their feet right at the end. They loved every part of the show. So that makes our job a lot easier. So I've absolutely loved the experience, even though for me personally, I only found out yesterday that I was doing this because I replaced an indisposed colleague. So Jesus, we wish you well. But I've absolutely loved the experience and hope to come back again.
Yeah, and I just echo exactly, what's already been said really. It's just a great audience, a great evening, beautiful weather, maybe slightly on the warm side. But we've just had such a wonderful time putting this together, getting here today, rehearsing and just soaking up everything that the Marylebone Music Festival has to offer. And so I'm so grateful to be here.
Yeah, likewise. I mean, working with these two amazing singers, I mean, it's been such a privilege. And the repertoire, as a recent graduate, a lot of the repertoire I'm doing for the first time with orchestra and singers, and it's like the Puccini, a lot of Puccini arias that I absolutely love, so it's been a dream to work on these pieces. These are like some of the most famous, recognizable arias, and I spent a lot of time listening to them in my teenage years. So it's less nerve-wracking and more, finally I get to live this music on stage with amazing colleagues.
For me, opera is very much about telling a story. And I think you can tell a story through the medium of straight plays, through musical theatre, through classical music, with voice and without voice. So opera for me is just a way of telling another story. And therefore I think it's very relevant. I often use the phrase, try it, you might like it, because people say, oh, opera's not for me. But actually, if you come along to an opera, or if you witness classical singing and classical playing, you're often swept away with the music and with the story. So try it, you might like it, and I guarantee you will.
Yeah. And I think it's one of those things that it isn't until you're in the room experiencing all of those instruments, the singers, the live singers as well, that you really get to understand just the magnitude of what classical music and opera has to offer. And I think in a time where there is so much hate and there's so much vitriol online in politics and everything, it's so good to be able to escape that and come into the beautiful world of music that has been around for centuries, that we can still perform even today.
Yeah.
No, I mean, what I love about music or classical music is that
all that you have in your brain, they are gonna say,
apart like this, it exists in time, not in space. So unlike visual arts or literature, which we still study amazing literature works from the past, classical music is both looking in the past but creating something new because it is live, it's tangible, it's now.
Yeah.
So I love that dilemma of it's both old and new at the same time.
And you're never going to see what everyone saw tonight ever again.
Yeah.
Like that is done now. We can do the same music, but it'll be different every single time.
Yeah.
And you can't necessarily find that in a lot of other places. Depends what day you catch me on.
Yeah.
I mean, more often than not, I do tend to lean towards my darling Puccini, just because not only is his music so much fun to sing, and not only are his operas so moving and so fundamental to the world of opera, but his music speaks to so many emotions that a lot of people might not even know that they can harness from such a thing, and being able to experience his music means to be able to experience a full range of emotions and a full story, and I just adore everything he writes.
I think I would echo what Maddie has said. Music can apply to different situations, so one day you might be just in the mood just to chill out to some Liszt songs or some beautiful Schubert. The next day you want some really powerful Tchaikovsky. But I think for me, it's between Puccini for the storytelling and the sheer emotional power, and Tchaikovsky because I'm from a Russian Jewish background, and Tchaikovsky has this way of tapping into my soul and my history and my heritage, and he's got that Russian pain of it hurts, but that's nice. So for me, between Puccini and Tchaikovsky.
Well, this evening, I think I have to say Mahler. Partly because Mahler in his time was one of, if not the greatest conductor, and of opera as well.
Yeah.
And he's written some amazing songs, and one could only imagine what his opera would be like if he ever.
Oh gosh,
if he ever, yeah.
I'd sing that. I'd sing that.
Yeah.